I gotta go. Justin's calling me, Rick. We got
podcast stop, baby.
Rick,
we gotta
tune in.
We gotta
baby.
go, Rick.
Rick. All right. Yep. Yeah, Rick. I remember Atlanta. Thanks, Rick. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up, y'all?
There, Rick. We gotta go.
Welcome to the Dusty Rose Fun Time Special Hour.
Welcome to Getting Off the Phone with Flair.
I'm your host, Justy Rose. This is my co-host, Musty Rose.
Musty Rose.
These are our lady co-hosts, Busty Rose 1 and Busty Rose 2.
And of course, Big Bad Job.
and of course, as always, Big Bad Job. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the week Pro Wrestling Throwdown for the week of August. What is it? The 8th? Yeah, the week of August 9th. I'm Caleb Black. This is Luke Big Dog Williams, along with our in-studio producer, Big Bad John, and our in-ring correspondences. We got Sweet Tea in the right corner, and in the left corner we have the professional, a.k.a. Busty Rose.
They here, Rick.
They're here, Rick.
Sorry,
Rick. You gotta go. Gotta get off the phone.
Terrible.
Rick. All right, so Luke, how's Sunday?
Live
From New York. It's Saturday night.
It's Pro Wrestling.
It's Sunday afternoon, but
Sunday afternoon.
But this is broadcasting
Gotta
after.
go, baby.
Gotta go, Rick.
No, it's great. How's your week?
Man, it's been all right.
All right.
Hey, thanks for asking, man.
Hey, you know what?
I appreciate that. Sweet Tea, how's your Sunday?
Decent since you finally showed up.
Hey, I'm here. I didn't have to work today. Well, I got to work tonight, but I have to work today. Big Bad John, how we doing over here?
Doing great.
You're gonna have to
CGI.
You were gonna have to keep me from doing the Dusty Rhodes impression throughout this whole thing.
Oh, you're gonna put that on me?
I'm so sorry. It's so bad. We've been watching Dusty Rhodes impressions for the most of the afternoon.
Go check out CVC, CVVB.
And check out Crusty Rhodes.
Crusty Rhodes.
Crusty Rhodes on TikTok.
Gary Glitter, baby.
All right, professional.
Personal friend.
My very good friend Gary Glitter.
I don't think he knows.
He doesn't know. Professional, how's your Sunday? Well, all right. Now that being said, let's get into it. Big Bad John.
Well, we start on a
Man.
Dory Funk Jr. passed away.
Dory Funk. I think he's the last of the Funks, right? He's the last Mohicans, last Mexicans.
Yeah, I believe so.
Man, just as well traveled as his brother Terry, the notorious Dory Funk Senior, the last Funk, one of the last real
Funkers.
One of the last real roadmen, man. One of the last. Yeah. He was out of the business before Terry Funk.
So I wonder who owns Funk U then. I wonder who that goes to.
That's a good question.
I believe that school's still open, or was still open.
I'm not entirely sure.
Because I thought Dory was the one that was
the Funking Conservatory.
Well, I thought that Dory was the one who was running it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
After Terry died.
Did they not have children?
None of them were really in the business that we're aware of.
He had daughters that they hated wrestling.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to look into it. Maybe we can do a follow up next week.
Yeah, that'd be cool. See what's going on with Terry's. But yeah, Dory Funk Jr.
Dory Funk.
He was old.
Yeah, man. He lived a long life, that's for certain, which you don't get a whole lot of in this business.
Like, he was still wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, not too long ago, he was considered the oldest man to ever wrestle a death match.
Yeah.
Just this past year.
Yeah.
I want to say he did it in Japan.
And there's still that one guy in his 70s who's wrestling. He just did a planche over the weekend, but I cannot remember.
Oh, Mike, the dude from TNA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of his last name.
He's still working.
He's like...
I think he's the oldest active wrestler right now.
Dory's last match was at what? 70 something?
In the United States. There might be somebody older in like Mexico.
Well, I mean, Murder Grandpa's probably... Yeah. Probably pushing.
Anyway, rest in peace, Dory Funk Jr. Thank you for your contributions to the business, sir. Moving on, Big Bad John. Big Bad John.
All right. Kevin Owens' return to the WWE instantly becomes one of the most emotional moments in company history.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens told a interview segment that he was just let into the loop 2 to 3 weeks ago that he was actually going to be cleared. Neck healed better than they were giving it credit for sure. But I mean, he did almost an entire year of LFG and shit, so he never really stopped being around the product. Congratulations to his promo with CM Punk is any indication on where we're going.
You know,
it's gonna be interesting.
I had this thought earlier, and with the current setup, right? So Roman's still champ on Raw.
Yeah,
and we've got Punk is the current champion going into this program with Kevin. I think it would be cool, and mind you, not like a big, trade the belt situation. But if Roman holds on to the belt for a significant amount of time on a Raw, it would be interesting if they really mixed it up on SmackDown. And let's say Kevin Owens does beat Punk. Then, Punk gets a return match. Kevin then defends it against Sammy. Then he defends it against Cody. And then Cody takes it away from Kevin. Well, then, just like mix it up.
I am
changes.
much more interested in Crown Jewel being Kevin Owens
and Sami Zayn for the world title.
No, where you have both champions face each other.
That would be cool if it's going to be KO and Roman.
If KO and Roman, I'm more interested in than Punk and Roman.
Yeah.
It's just it's more it's a better story.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
But then again, we're all hinging our bets on what the fuck are we going to do with the Rumble now that Brock. What we'll talk about now that Brock's situation is taking place.
Well, and did you see too? They're talking about making Rumble 2 nights.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, the current the best pitch I've heard for it so far is that have the women's title open up for the men's Rumble, and then have the women's Rumble open up for the men's title. Which
see, what I think would be great would just night them, man. Do all the women's matches on one night, all the men's on the other.
See, I don't disagree with that. I like that lineup too.
But what I'm talking about is bring in like the NXT title matches.
Yeah,
like
do it all.
Do it all like an Evolution.
Three NXT, three women's titles,
and you kill two birds with one stone.
Or you don't necessarily have to be main titles. You could do like the NXT women's, the women's Intercontinental, and just like mix it up. But definitely, if you're gonna split them up. Obviously, women's showcase one night one. Agreed. I think that sells a little better anyway, leading into the women's Rumble, because then you've got everybody present, right? You've got or even better, you open with that Rumble, and then you showcase your 3 women's titles, and then you have the Rumble winner come out and be like, I want this bitch at WrestleMania.
I would be okay with that. I hope that they don't do the same thing for War Games. We don't need a 2-night War Games. We really don't.
No.
Saying it wrong.
However,
War Games.
Yeah. War Games, baby.
War Games,
the math beyond. No.
It's all right, Rick.
It's not Rick.
November's still a couple months away, Rick.
Yep, I remember November.
Got to go, baby. It's the middle of the podcast, baby.
Middle of the podcast, baby. No, but what if they did, though, a Survivor Series traditional one night and then War Games the next night? That I could be into.
That would be sick. But they're not cool enough to do that.
No, they're not. But because I think 2 War Games matches is going to be overkill.
Well,
it already is with the women's and the men's.
First off, they should have gave War Games and kept it in NXT. WWE didn't need War Games.
I mean, I'm not mad about it.
But it was NXT's. It was an NXT giant draw.
But if we're gonna get away from the themed pay-per-views outside of like the Royal Rumble, because like we're not doing Hell in a Cell anymore, I don't think.
No, it's just a match.
Yeah. So like if we're getting away from the themed pay-per-views, if you're gonna do War Games, at least give us traditional Survivor Series matches on night 1. Get your 5-man teams, your 5-woman teams. 2 big matches. That's all you need.
Apologies to anyone listening in a headset right now. That bark had to be fucking crazy in a headset. You wait? I hope you're in a fucking library.
That was Veda. That was my
I know, Rick. We got to go, Rick.
Veda, he's slobbering all over the place.
But no, Kevin Owens, great emotional fucking return.
Yes. And the follow-up promo on SmackDown.
Fantastic.
Was phenomenal. Using real life. Well, we'll say dissension between Kevin Owens and Punk historically. Now, obviously, the Kevin Owens, the infamous, Punk yelled at me over my shirt promo, and they've had words to say about each other during their work in Ring of Honor.
Oh, yeah.
They haven't really touched ever since. So we don't know if there's any legitimate lasting heat, but even if there's not, they sold it great on Punk's return when, Punk asked him if he knew where Hunter's office was, and Owens was like, nope, and walked away from him.
Yeah.
But then a very emotionally charged promo Friday night, Kevin Owens saying, I'm really glad the business didn't turn me into a miserable, self-absorbed son of a bitch like you.
Like you, yeah.
Oh! So good. Also, believability, kids. Kevin Owens can fight. Punk can fight. I'll allow it. Let's get it all.
Fuck it in. Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. Kevin Owens, after his return, said Owens said he had got inspiration by how AEW's Rebel is battling AOS.
So this is really cool because you don't, especially nowadays, you don't really hear call-outs to anybody who isn't working for the company.
Right.
They teased it a little bit here and there with a couple of pot shots and digs. But Kevin Owens' post-SummerSlam speech after his return just what Luke said. You know what? I got inspired by a wrestler. She doesn't work here, but her name is Rebel.
Yeah.
And
if
you
she can
said her
go
real
through
name,
what she's going through,
then I can come back from this.
then I can do it. Yeah.
What a great way to illuminate Rebel's struggle, and then obviously that garnered a lot of interest, so people started looking into it, donating to her GoFundMe.
Yeah. People tend to forget though. This is a little misleading. This the caption here, and not to put on blast who made it. It's not AEW's Rebel though.
Right.
Rebel was a TNA star first.
Yes.
She retired in TNA. She left AEW years ago.
Yeah.
But the whole thing as a whole, it's so cool to see people not only from the wrestling business, but what is that? The basketball player from Jalen Brunswick.
Yeah.
That big time basketball player donated $15,000 of his own fucking money.
Yeah.
Just because she's a wrestler and he appreciates what she does.
And that's incredible. And also,
sick.
You know, if you're watching the show, look. You know, if you feel like obligated to look, we should have got some links for her.
Oh, we have had him
cool.
in past episodes.
But yeah, so keep an eye out for her at Rebel, and you know, follow along with her story because once again, a battle with ALS is a real time battle. And for somebody close to home and close to the business, you know, we got a lot of love for her too. So
yeah,
shout out to Kevin Owens, shout out to Rebel. What a great moment.
Hit us with the next one, John.
Hit us with the next one, baby.
Nick Aldis, let's talk about it, baby.
Motherfucking damn, my man's ain't missed a step.
Not a single.
Not a single one. If y'all ain't know about it, we've talked about him extensively on the show long before he was ever general manager of my Friday Night SmackDown. He was the greatest NWA World's Heavyweight Champion of the modern era. We are talking about Magnus.
He was also TNA Global Champion. I would like to point that out.
Nick motherfucking Aldis.
As Magnus, then, obviously.
In his in-ring return against the Ring General Gunther. What a tremendous showing.
Great match. I love that that the end was him basically being like, okay, you've got me, I'm trapped.
Right.
What do we got here?
All right, give me one moment to fix this.
Hold on, I'm thinking here.
We've got a
Crusty Road from Ribshot. Do you think the big gimmick matches mean less when they're pay-per-view specific? Now people will just challenge someone to a Hell in a Cell or War Games match because it's just that time of year. I do believe they mean more if they're not pay-per-view specific. We've talked about that on the show.
Yeah, 100%. I like it being used as an end-all, be-all rather than a annual thing.
And like too, because we were doing Elimination Chamber pay-per-views every year, which they still do.
They still do.
But like before the Elimination Chamber.
Was it Survivor Series, SummerSlam?
Well, no, just specific example.
Yeah.
During 2005, following Survivor Series, the babyface team of Randy Orton, Maven, Chris Jericho, and that other guy, all had the opportunity to be GM for a night, culminating in a controversial finish between that other guy and Triple H for the world title. World title becomes then vacant. And they use the vacancy to take a handful of those guys and put them in a Elimination Chamber match featuring Triple H, Batista, Randy Orton, Chris Jericho, that other guy, and
Michaels?
No, I don't believe Michaels. Edge.
That's
so
correct.
So they created a moment where the Elimination Chamber meant something, and obviously using that as the pivot following the Royal Rumble, where like now we're going to determine the number one contender for the other title.
Or champion,
whichever. I mean, that works. But for a match like Hell in a Cell, that should be the final straw. That should be the final fight. Like, you can still have money, you can still have ladder matches, but they're not going to be Money in the Bank matches. So that's a little different. I personally still loved Money in the Bank ladder matches happening at WrestleMania. But ultimately, too, we don't really control that.
No.
I would love to go back to that system, but again, how many times have we been asked for the United States title in the future of WrestleMania?
Well, when you look at the match specifics, though, it's more fun that way.
Agreed.
Like we used to have the cage match.
Yeah.
It means something now.
Right.
We used to have it all the fucking time.
Right.
And it got monotonous because they wouldn't let them bleed.
Right.
They wouldn't let them wrestle the way they need to in a cage. It wouldn't let them get vicious because of
No
USA
violence,
Network's nepotism against
Yeah,
blood and violence, even
Yeah.
though they show cartoons that are 10 times worse than
Right.
that.
Bugs Bunny used to shoot a duck.
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean,
face, point
we
blank
we
range
could
with a
get into
shotgun.
that over and over and over again, but a cage match is supposed to be a blow-off.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs
We are
Bunny,
destined to do this
we-
forever, baby.
we know, Rick. We
With
got to
the
get
duck.
off the phone, Rick.
Yeah, Rick. Sorry. Rick.
But no, it should be a means to an end rather than a destination every year.
Yeah, I agree. And
That's
then,
a damn good question.
Yeah,
by
excellent
the way.
question, Ripshot. Please throw out some more for us. We love that.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment, man.
Hey.
It's good to have you.
Please like. All right. Anyway, back to Nick
It's
Aldis.
over here. Yeah, there's
Tremendous return.
Ha, look at that. Nick Aldis was
Flawless. I loved his post match interview when he was like, "Man, I was blown up like 3 minutes in," and
well,
he's like, "I
did you see
forgot."
his eye?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
But wrestling a guy like Gunther's also that's not a day at the office. You're
No,
gonna
and
work
it was-
your ass off.
By far, probably one of the better matches. On the
I
card.
think it stole the show. In my personal opinion, that also could stem from bias because I've always been a Nick Aldis fan and a
Also,
Gunther fan.
hey,
so-
guilty, man, guilty.
But yeah,
Glad he got to come out to Oasis's Morning Glory.
yeah.
I thought that was
so.
sick.
Triple H asked him if you can come out to any song, money's no object, anything's on the table. What do you want? And he chose Oasis and he got it.
I love how he put it in the interview he had. He said that's I got the kick ass and walked to the ring to my favorite kick ass jam.
Yeah.
So I got my kick ass band, my kick ass jam, and I got the kick ass. What's there not to like?
Now here's my question: does he just go back to being GM, or
Yes.
does he do a little in-ring run for a hot minute?
No, he's
Or-
already been he tried to hand in his resignation. Triple H said, no, as far as the resignation, no, you're now officially back as GM. It'll be one of
So
those
do you think
one-off
it's-
things.
Do you think it's a one-off, or do you think maybe he's a special
now.
attraction?
For now.
Because
for now,
honestly,
one-off.
if we could get Nick Aldis versus Cody just one more time at a WWE ring,
I think it
they
would
can
do
have my
wonders.
money.
I think it would do wonders for
I-
Drew McIntyre
I
when
agree.
he comes back too.
I agree.
Of course, I'd like to see him and Wade Barrett. There's many people I'd like to see wrestle Nick
Oh, man,
Aldis.
this guy gets it.
Wade
This
Barrett
guy.
for sure.
Nick Dempsey,
Fuck them all in like a 6-pack challenge for the
the new European
the
Championship.
NXT We Have Legacy Championship that they
I'm down with
decide
that.
they're going to come out with in 6 months.
Right.
Because you know how wrestling needs more belts.
Well, I've always said what
Well,
wrestling
don't we have a
doesn't
John Cena Classic that was supposed to take place sometime this year?
Yes.
Oh,
Ain't
yeah.
that what was promised?
That
Where the
hasn't
fuck did
happened
that
yet.
go? Because the premise of it was fucking dumb.
Yeah, where you could lose and still progress to the tournament. At the
You
Fantasy
could be
Society?
the John Cena champion without actually winning the tournament.
That's so dumb.
That's the dumbest.
That's the dumbest shit.
That's like, here, have this bologna sandwich. Sniff it. Okay, it's mine now.
Right, yeah.
That's not how it works.
I made you lunch, but I'm going to eat it in front of you
You're-
while I fuck your wife.
You won Hunger Games? Oh, that's a shame.
ah,
Because the vote said
The vote
Chris
said-
Benoit.
the other guy.
Whatever. That dude. The crippler. Well, that's what he was called.
All right, Rick. Hang up the phone, Rick.
It's time to get off the
Time
phone,
to
Rick.
get off the phone, Rick.
We got a podcast.
All right, Big Bad John. Well, lead us away from Nick Aldis.
We're going to lead right into Brock Lesnar.
Right
retiring.
into Bork Laser.
Brock Lesnar yet again says fuck you to Gunther.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in wrestling you. Leave me alone.
Well, I don't know necessarily it's that. I think it's really Brock passing the torch. You got to keep in mind, Gunther is one of the older wrestlers.
He also doesn't need it.
He doesn't. He retired
really
John
doesn't
Cena.
need
He
it.
retired AJ Styles.
Obafemi was who he picked.
Like,
That's who he wanted.
Obafemi needed the rub.
100%.
He's the next big dominant guy. And if you watch Monday Night Raw, whenever he finds Paul Heyman, he's like, tell Brock, I said thank you.
Yeah.
Now, where's Roman Reigns? Like, come on, man. He's already in it. He's already with the program.
My favorite thing is there's always a screenshot or a moment in SummerSlam history that you can remember.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the microphone toss.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Bret Hart tapping out Mr. Perfect.
Yeah.
With the half gi on.
Yeah.
You remember several different things. The one Undertaker laughing at Brock,
Yeah.
setting up doing that stupid laugh. I
The
will
Miz
forever
crying.
remember Brock Lesnar looking back with one eye and noticing how far he missed the wooden part of the ring at SummerSlam this year, and decided to say,
Yeah.
"Fuck it, I ain't doing it."
I ain't going.
Which is why he wore those elbow pads,
Yeah.
because he knew he was being power bombed on the fucking wooden ring.
Yeah.
And he missed.
Yeah.
And Brock was like, you know what? Fuck
Fuck
it.
it,
Good
I ain't
enough.
Coming back. Yeah.
Close enough.
I also just for
he did Tombstone. Oh, but we got another.
just for the lore. Hold on one second. Just for the lore and not for the serious part. It is kind of apropos that Brock Lesnar, being the guy who defeated every single African American champion of the modern age, that he was retired by an African American wrestler.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, we got another question. Is there a reason Aldis doesn't wrestle regularly? He's still very good. He looks better than 99% of the roster. Plus, there should always be a main event level Englishman on the roster.
100%
Number
agree.
one, we completely agree with that. Number two, the reason is the job he was hired for wasn't for in-ring work. He was hired to be the focal point, a counter to Adam Pearce for SmackDown. And also, Nick has a genuine understanding of the business. He's well acknowledged, well respected. And it was somebody you could put into the role very seriously to counter Adam Pearce. It couldn't just be another thing where they grabbed another legend like a...
Had to be somebody you knew could defend himself.
Right, like not a Mick Foley. Not a Mick Foley who... We all love Mick. We're all
Mickles is the man.
We're all big fans of Mick Foley.
Rick
Rick Foley.
Get off
you
the
thought
phone,
of a
Rick.
myth, Rick Foley. But yeah, so that's why, I mean, it's just the job he was hired to do. But obviously his tenure inside only took a little while before he got the itch and got the okay, and he had a classic with Gunther at SummerSlam.
I thought it was great. I thought the tap out was great, and
Yeah.
it was different because
Hey!
he went to the corner and he looked around, and it was like, okay, instead of the I'm at peace with this, it was like, all right, Brock, you got me.
Yeah.
I can't go anywhere. You have me, so he tapped out.
Yeah.
It was, I'm not going to risk injury. It was a smart wrestler's wrestling thing to do. Is, all right, you got me.
Yeah.
Out. I'm out.
Derek says, happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome back, Caleb.
D-Money.
D-Money. My dude, hey, go follow our guy on YouTube. He's great.
Follow Ribshot, too, while we're at it.
Hell yeah. So back to Bork Laser here. Do we think, unlike his WrestleMania retirement, that this is really it?
Yes.
Is he gone for good?
I think
is he
as
never
of,
coming back?
I think as of right now, yes.
I don't think there's anything else
If
for him
the
to do.
money presents itself, I mean, he is Brock Lesnar.
You could bring him into like an NXT, like a... You know what you could do with him?
What do you do with The Undertaker?
Make him a coach on LFG.
Yeah. Or,
That would be... I would pay...
Performance Center, dude.
I would pay money to see him, Bubba Ray Dudley, and The Undertaker and Booker T argue, and then have Bubba Ray Dudley talk crazy to Brock Lesnar just one time for the money. Just one fucking time.
Yeah. You know what? We were talking about Nick Aldis, people wrestling Nick Aldis. I know it'd be a long shot, but I'd like to see William Regal now.
Oh, yeah.
William Regal now. Not 10 years ago. I want the man today.
Yeah. Give me Regal all day, every day.
Or at least put him together, man. Let
Yeah.
him manage Aldis for a little while. I love Mickey James, don't get me wrong, but, I mean, let's be real here. We don't really need her.
No.
After her comment she made about that LFG girl and the fucking outfit,
Yeah.
I'm not all
Wasn't
in
that
for
okay,
that.
baby?
Yeah,
Wasn't that
especially
okay?
since you got
Baby
famous-
doll!
You got famous, baby, by licking your fingers in Trish Stratus's crotch, baby.
What's up, Ripshot?
So-
Good seeing you, Sis Derek. Look at that. Camaraderie in the
Hey,
chat. We
all
love
right.
camaraderie.
Hit us with the next one. Big
Hit
guy.
us with the pressed ham.
Pressed ham it
I like
is.
sweaty yams.
Brie Bella confirmed to have a broken scapula.
Damn.
This is from the spot where she's up against. Keep that wide for a second, Johnny. Where
Deep and wide. Deep
Where,
and wide, there's a
she's sitting against the
fountain.
stairs on the outside of the ring, right? Against the stairs.
Religious trouble.
JC Jane runs in, does the front flip into her while she's
Yeah.
against the stairs.
Yeah.
Brie Bella put her elbow back
Damn.
to brace, and what happened? She broke her shoulder blade.
Yeah.
That's why Brie Bella at the end of that looked so out of it, and only threw in a couple kicks at Paige
Yeah.
after they turned on her, is because she broke her fucking shoulder bone.
Well-
Her shoulder bone. Her shoulder bone's
That-
connected
that-
to the knee bone.
What?
I went to high school.
See, my drinking bone's connected to the party bone.
Is it
The party bone's connected to
Can
staying out all
confirm.
night.
all night bone?
Yeah. And
Can
she won't
confirm.
think it's funny when I wind up all alone, and the lonely bone's connected to the drinking bone.
You drink with bones. I get
I
it.
drink.
I understand.
I drank
No,
one
hey.
bone, baby.
Hey.
I drank blood from it, baby. You and me at the Thunderdome.
We gonna wrestle
Doug's-
SummerSlam, baby.
Doug's Dimmadome.
Here's the deal: the Brie Bella, the Bella twins are
the,
cursed.
the Umbrella Twins.
Nikki comes back, gets hurt.
Yeah, now Bree's out.
Nikki comes back, Brie gets hurt. Just stop already.
And like, they
Just
dropped
stop.
the belts, so maybe
Stop.
maybe it's time. Maybe it's time we call it on the Bellas.
No one was
Uh-huh.
pitting the whole
Well,
run on Brie anyway.
and-
We
and
knew
look,
it was all to get Paige and Nikki against each
I'm
other.
not anti-Bella by saying that, but they've been out of the game pretty consistently.
He's
in and
not
out of the game
anti-Bella, but
consistently.
motherfucker's anti-Bella.
But they've been in and out of the game consistently enough, and let's face it, there are plenty of women on the roster who aren't getting face time as it is.
To whom spot
If-
they are taking.
If
I
we are
agree.
making a very serious effort to continue elevating younger talent, then it's time to move away from the legends. That includes Trish on her one-offs that we get every
Agreed.
year. That includes Mickey James. I mean,
Lita.
just We've got Julia. We've got tons of talent just floundering over at NXT. They're not getting seniors. They're getting called up. Make way. It's time to make way. We have 4 separate fucking TV shows to fill between
They're doing
Raw,
a spot
SmackDown,
thing, correct?
NXT,
Is that
and
what that
AAA.
is?
Yeah,
Little
it's
spot
me.
thing on the. Is that you?
It's
Oh,
me.
okay.
Sorry.
To you.
So between the 4 shows, let's
Vader time. Sorry.
let's Veda stop. Veda, yeah, he's slobbering on the phone. Rick, I gotta go. He's got 2
Big
collars.
Tan Tata, baby.
He's got 2 collars.
No, I agree, dude. The
It's
Bella
time,
twins. Yeah.
Not that they're not great for. You know what? Give them spots. Give them
LFG coach.
give them media spots.
Give him an LFG coach spot.
I would be down with that.
But don't give them both a
No.
set. Make them do it together.
Yeah.
'Cause, let's
Let
face
them
it.
come in to NXT.
One of them is
and
going to
work
get
with-
hurt day one,
Well,
so you're
let
going to
them
have to
come
have
in
the
and
other
work with the women's tag teams. Let them do stuff, but like stop taking away the full-time spots.
one. Agreed.
It's time to move away.
Agreed.
Speaking
And if you wanted fucking Nikki Cross's character from the Wyatt Six,
You could have
you could have just kept Nikki
Nikki
Cross instead of going with fucking Lyra Valkyrie,
Right.
who is nothing more than a Nikki Cross fucking wannabe.
While I don't necessarily agree with that, I can see it.
It's
And-
terrible.
That's
A
like
better one.
that's like firing the Undertaker to hire Sting.
Well,
But you know
there would have been a time and place.
But you see what I'm saying? Like in the '90s, you would
Yeah.
have sold one for the other.
well, it
doing
would have
the
been
exact
like
same thing.
selling the Undertaker for the Soul Taker.
There you go.
That's the Undergoer.
Yeah,
Or
Black Taker.
Or Seven.
Ain't that what he called
Got me
himself?
dressed up like Uncle Fester.
Well, he first came out as Black Taker, and then he changed it to Inward Taker. Do you remember all
yes, yeah. There was a lot of so
that?
now,
Now
he's
it's Soul Taker.
Again, he should just be the Undergoer.
The totally.
All right, Big
The
Fat John.
Undergoer.
Speaking of going under, don't forget to find us over on Facebook at facebook.com/Pro
Well, that's not
Wrestling
definitely
Throwdown. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on X. God damn it, I messed up the whole thing. All right, hold on. Let me try this again. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Pro Wrestling Throwdown. Follow us on Twitter at Pro Wrestling Throwdown 1. No, that's TikTok.
That's TikTok.
What the fuck am I doing? Have I done this
They're
before?
across the bottom of the screen, man.
What is our Twitter handle? How,
TD.
thank you. I've done this before.
You're
I've been out of the game.
Do you smell toast? Is something burning?
Anyway, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. You're already watching us there. Go fuck yourself. Also, check us out at streamlabs.com/Pro Wrestling Throwdown, where you can access the
Merch store!
and over at the
Merch store!
you can buy me a fucking clue.
It's funny. He remembered the merch store part.
Give me your money. Pro Wrestling TD. I've never, not in 5
We
years.
was
botched that.
joking. We was joking.
We punish ourselves. Anyway, we got all kinds of swag going out.
We haven't really been here this year.
Yeah, no, this year, yeah, I had a 3-month break and
Yeah, he had a break, all right.
yeah,
Yeah.
a 3-month vacation.
He wishes he could have broke on through. Just
Man, you ain't lying. So
Ramen
anyway,
noodles and Tang, baby.
Tang, baby. Hey, yeah, Rick. Yeah, we got Tang, baby.
What is that, Rick?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, Rick.
Sorry, she's making Tang. I gotta go, Rick. Gotta have the orange drink. But anyway, check it out. We got all kinds of stuff: notebooks, bags, shoes, shirts.
There was a bikini at one point.
There was a bikini
With your face.
with my face on it. Our
Yeah,
face.
our face
Yeah,
on
our
top,
faces
your face
my
in the crotch.
My face where it belongs. But yeah, so check us out. Every dollar you send, every dollar you spend goes right back into the show. We don't take a dip from it. We just we use all that to continuously upgrade things. Big Bad John, obviously, Sweet Tea, learning all the computer side of what we do, the production side. Such an upgrade since the show first started. Jesus Christ!
He wanted to say for show. Take your drink. There you go, friend.
You know what it is? I'm doing the show sober.
That's exactly what it
That's
is.
what it is. That's the problem. All right, so.
I'm not.
Anyway, big shout out to these two on the improvements for the show. Big shout out to everybody on the team for making the show better. Keep us rolling. Thank you for all your consideration. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Every like helps the show. Share us with your friends on the social medias. Follow all the pages.
Get us on those algorithms or
Facebook.com/Pro
whatever they're
Wrestling
called.
Throwdown. Follow us on X at Pro Wrestling TD. Follow us on TikTok at Pro Wrestling Throwdown 1. You can send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. And again, streamlabs.com/Pro Wrestling Throwdown. Yo, Adrian!
He did it!
All right.
Did we want to do a taste test?
Well, let's power through some of these stories here.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
we might have to
yeah.
do that.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I thought maybe it'd help your speech.
It might. It's definitely helped the
This
speech
is
of
what
it.
I get for giving up alcohol.
Seriously, though.
Seriously.
So this is the ESPN night moment of the night championship.
Hey, another belt.
Oh, then you're gonna really love this segment. Obafemi got night 1, obviously.
Sure.
Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John.
Another belt.
It's Chelsea Green getting night 2. This is a way for ESPN, obviously, to give some kind of a trophy to one of the wrestlers.
Yeah, these are ceremonial championships.
what's
It's not
this?
as
It's
though.
for ESPN to suck up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, also, I'm pretty sure they can replicate it on the merchandise side, and they can sell some or whatever.
Yeah, probably on.
But these are ceremonial titles; they're not meant to be defended. But it's kind of cool, you know.
I
give it
think
a-
it'll be a pay-per-view thing
It's
going
like
forward.
it's like you know what are they called? ESPYs.
Men's and women's moment of the night. I
Yeah.
think is what it should
Yeah,
be
that's
called.
pretty cool. I'm not.
I
I don't mind ceremonial championships. I don't mind shit like that. That's just
also, I mean,
more revenue.
while we have the picture up, Chelsea Green, also the newly crowned WWE Women's Champion.
Also newly injured.
Newly injured. We'll get into that in just a second, but go wide for a second, Johnny, and get us with the next picture so I can show you something. Read that out there, my man.
First woman to win both world singles and tag titles in WWE and TNA. That
Is an awesome gimmick.
that's incredible.
And she was in Lucha.
Yeah.
She was in Lucha Underground.
Yeah, best match, one of the best matches of the entire run
Was
of
it
the
her
show.
and Penta, right?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Uh-huh.
We are big Lucha Underground fans.
There's far too many
Uh-huh.
belts in wrestling. I agree. Rib shot for sure. We totally agree. We fight against that all the time. About more championship belts than there are wrestlers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But yet
Sports
they keep-
entertainers.
But yet they keep releasing them.
Well, okay, so obviously, the catch is the WWE, AEW, TNA, whoever, the more they produce, the more they make, the more they can sell to kids.
Yep.
So I do understand there's a marketing vantage point behind it. But if you don't have the space to fill your belts, your product itself becomes less special. How many world champions are there right now for the men in the WWE umbrella alone?
How many what?
World champions, male world champions,
One, and just WWE alone?
under their whole umbrella.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish?
5 to 6. If
Depending on what
consider-
you count in AAA as a heavyweight, as a world
Well,
champion.
you make a champion for AAA, your
Yeah,
NXT
and then
world
there's
champion,
yeah.
your 2 main world champions. Then, when they feature TNA, there's the TNA world champion, which they still have that working relationship. They've got the champion for LFG, the champion for Evolve.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's 8 off the top of my head. If they were to ever, they've never really featured Noah.
Yeah.
They do have a partnership with Noah, but should they ever bring over the
Oh, fuck, I forgot the Evolve belts.
I said Evolve.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
you said Evolve.
What
about-
Okay.
Yeah.
Does the speed belt
TNA?
count?
Speed belt.
It's not really
Not
a world title,
championship,
but
no. Well, neither is the
but-
Evolve.
but if
would
you-
we be considering TNA?
I said
AAA?
TNA. Yeah, I said TNA and the
Oh,
Mega.
okay.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's just men's main titles.
Yeah.
That's not including the women's main titles, the
Second tier championship.
second tier titles, the tag titles, the women's
Third
tag
tier
titles.
championship.
I mean, good lord, man!
Uh,
Not everybody needs a trophy, baby.
question from Ribshot. Did you see that ICP are the only team to appear on WWF, WCW, ECW, TNA, and AEW?
I did, in fact, see that.
They get around.
They
They love their wrestling.
they're a fairly acknowledgeable brand, and they
They have their own
Ah,
wrestling.
Derek. Chelsea Green is now a WWE Triple Crown champion, women's tag team champion, 2-time United States champion, first ever, and now WWE women's championship. You also forget the mixed tag for AAA as well with Ethan Page.
That's
Yes.
right.
Has she been WWE Intercontinental Women's Champion yet?
Not yet, but she was on SmackDown. She's
So-
on SmackDown. She's
Right,
not on Raw.
but technically speaking, she
It
can't be a
no, that counts for your brand specific.
brand
four
specific.
championships
Okay, fair,
is
fair,
now
fair, yeah.
is now a grand championship.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, Grand Slam.
El
With,
Mega
yeah, she's a
Champion.
Triple Crown, not a Grand Slam. A Grand Slam is if she gets the WWE Intercontinental and
Yes,
the other women's title.
Yes, that would be all the
Gotcha.
belts to be held by
Gotcha.
you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I remember.
Which I believe Bailey and Becky Lynch are the
Man,
only
I
two
saw a
to have
picture
done
of
that.
Bailey with them things out.
Them things.
I mean, they weren't out, but they was out.
Days out.
They showed up to work.
They out far
I'm sorry.
enough.
I don't really say things like that.
She
on this podcast.
tests
Yes,
the-
I
she
do.
tests
the-
She tests the shit out them
I'm a
spandex.
nasty
Let me tell you.
motherfucker.
Anyway, Chelsea Green injured, broken orbital bone.
Ooh, those suck.
It was. I don't think it was the forearm from JCJ, and I believe it was the botch finish
Yeah, when she landed on her face.
where she landed on her face. Of course, Nia Jax would be in the ring when we found out she was hurt. Thank
Yeah.
God the referee was there, or she would have ended her career.
Yeah.
But we don't know as far as where that goes. There's a little bit of head trauma and a broken orbital bone. We're gonna have MRI. Gonna have all that shit. Orbital bone can be wrestled with.
Yeah.
Head trauma cannot.
Yeah.
So we will
So
see.
we may yet again be out another women's champion.
Rhea Ripley just had surgery, so that's 6 to 8 months.
Gonna have to put it back on Liv Morgan, baby.
Well, Liv's already got the world.
Put it on it anyway. Look, I put it on Liv Morgan every day of the week.
I wouldn't be too
You can put
upset
it on
now
me,
that
I can put
Stephanie
it on her.
Vaquer's back. You know.
Derek said Bailey. Yes, goodness, man, you ain't
Yeah, buddy.
lying.
All kinds of
Hot damn.
just
I like
goodness.
to sop that up with a 2-piece
And
of
a
biscuit. Sorry. Hit us
No,
with the
you're
next
not
line,
gonna
Big
lie.
Bad John.
I'd let her rub honey on my chest when bears made it around us. Things I'd let her do with Cheeto fingers in a Beatles album. Whew!
That's
Let her
fantastic.
fart, take it like a bong hit.
That's phenomenal.
Brad Williams, comedian Brad Williams, played a Minihausen at SummerSlam, handing out the very nice, very evil popsicles.
Yeah.
I think that's great. The story from that is Brad, when first approached with the Minihausens, Brad was like, "Hey, you know, I would be honored
Yeah.
to be a Minihausen and shit." So they made that happen at SummerSlam. He was
Yeah.
not one of them that was in the ring. It was outside the ring when they were doing all the filming and stuff with the candy,
Ice
the
cream.
popsicles and shit. He was not one of them that took a bump during the JD
Right.
McDonough match. I just want to make that.
Yeah, yeah.
It isn't a celebrity coming in again and stealing ring time.
No,
it wasn't
no.
that. He was handing out popsicles and taking pictures with kids. As a matter of fact, I believe Coach's boy has a picture with. Now that I know that's who that was.
Yeah.
With him in the Danhausen makeup. I got a whole bunch of pictures of William.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He had a great
Amazing.
time.
Anyway, so cool to see the comedy world once again being like, "Hey, we want to be cool too." You know what I mean? It's really cool to see him.
Well, there's a lot of comedians that love wrestling.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Tony Hinchcliffe specifically.
We
Big
already,
Jay.
Dan Soder for sure.
I mean,
Coffee.
if you consider the nature of the business, it's
It's Carney folk.
yeah,
That's what it is.
makes sense to us.
We were the Barkers. They were the Barkers. We were the fucking
Strongmen.
talent. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
Kind of goes hand in
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah.
It was all one big fucking
Circus.
swindle. That's all it was.
Yep.
Everybody was with everybody making money.
Yep.
And then somewhere along the line, people forgot that it was supposed to be fun and family and all that shit, and they decided they wanted to bicker, you know, like any other family. Hit us
True.
with the next one, please. Jody Threat granted her release from TNA Wrestling.
Well, she falls in line with another long line of releases we've seen in the last 2 months.
She'll show up in NXT in the next week or two,
Uh,
or
who-
AEW.
Who just left? Their former TNA World Champion made his NXT debut 2 weeks ago.
Cruz Montana,
Cruz Montana. So
the AKA Mike Santana.
I wonder if we're gonna get what's his name? The guy I like from over there.
I don't know which one is it.
Big guy, mustache. He left. He was one of the first ones to leave TNA during the string of releases. What the hell's his name?
Oh, yeah, that guy. It's not coming to me, and I don't know why.
Hold on. Keep badgering.
So yeah,
I thought
Jody
you guys
Threat,
were all
former
knowledgeable.
one half.
Hey, look, we're allowed to forget. I've forgotten more shit about wrestling than some motherfuckers will ever
That's
know.
not my fault.
I'm high.
That's not my
Anyway,
fault.
Steve Macklin.
Steve Macklin, thank you. Yeah, the one that went out and said fuck.
Yeah.
TNA, fuck. Scott D'Amore, fuck a whole bunch of different people. Yeah. Well, here's the deal. She could go back home where she's over in Ireland and shit, where she's treated like a god over there, goddess over there anyway. And with Alba Fire being on the Indies somewhat, she showed up in, I want to say, MLW here recently.
Yeah.
That'd be a good place for her over there with the likes of Gigi Dolan.
Yeah.
And all of those creeps and characters. She would do really well there, I think.
Agreed.
Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. All right, Vic Joseph. This person went on WWE Twitter and said that they were wanting to share their thoughts on WWE radio broadcasts for SummerSlam.
Yeah. Said
that as someone who's 100% blind, I fell in love with wrestling because of Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler. They described everything so well. You didn't need vision.
Yeah.
Basically. She said she hasn't felt that inclusivity until tonight. Vic Joseph and Booker T killed it. Vic Joseph was great in his job. Basically, I'm paraphrasing because it's long. When Cole went quiet during Punk's walkout, he was wearing what he was wearing, where he was, everything. Vic Joseph jumped right on and let everyone know what was happening, where he was, what he was wearing, what it looked like, and shit that she'll forever be in love with wrestling all over again.
I think that we as visual, audio, retentive people who watch wrestling, we sometimes, because we personally talked about this, like we can get annoyed during a broadcast if important things are happening, the commentators are talking over it.
Right.
But it's always important to remember that we can see what's happening.
Yeah.
And inclusivity in the sport, especially when it comes from a broadcasting nature, is so important. That Vic Joseph showed up to work and made sure that people at home who may not, maybe you're not even watching it, maybe you're listening to it at work, or you've got a headset in where you can,
and that was after night one. I apologize.
Where you can't really get into the, because how many pay-per-views did I watch when I worked at Continental overnight?
Oh yeah.
And I couldn't see it, but as long as
as long as I was hearing it, I know what's going on. Yeah.
So it is important to remember that the descriptions of what's happening, especially we as commentators.
Well, we've got something to talk about here in a few slides that I showed you before we started the show that will explain for us why listening is so important.
Yeah, but we as commentators and we as broadcasters especially have to remember that fact that there could be people who listen to our show that can't see.
Yeah.
And so we try to be as funny and descriptive as possible just so people will get a good laugh out of it.
Well, Vic Joseph responded with, "Wow, don't even know what to type, blown away. Thank you for sharing this. Whoever you are, I hope you were listening again tonight. #SummerSlam."
That's awesome.
So it took it really,
man,
really cool.
That's a really
response.
feel-good moment. Thank you, Vic Joseph. That's
cool. for real. It's good to see Radio WWE getting some positive feedback after everyone getting pissy over Busted Open Radio and all of that. Which
the partnership.
It's WWE Radio. They're going to cover WWE. Sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
That's who pays the bills.
Hey, you know what about that though? Because I've been a Busted Open guy forever. Dave LaGreca started that show in his fucking bedroom on a podcast, sold it to SiriusXM for almost no money.
Yeah.
Worked, brought in Bully Ray, brought in Mark Henry, brought in Tommy Dreamer. Now they've got, Dolph Ziggler, they've got Mickey James, they've got Thunder Rosa, a number of in-person personalities. And then, he worked really hard to get Busted Open to go 7 days a week, 24/7.
Right.
And so they brought in even more broadcasters. The partnership with the WWE is for the entire function of, one, discussing pro wrestling, and two, what's the other part? Making money.
That's right.
And I'm sorry, but if we could monetize this podcast just to talk about WWE stuff, sorry about it. I'll be talking about Monday Night Raw on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday till SmackDown. I'm going to talk about Saturday on Saturday, Sunday. Talk about that on Monday before Raw. Then after Raw, I'm going to talk about both.
Just cuz.
Just cause.
Cuz.
Homie.
Oh, cuz.
That's fine. But yeah, no. Stop with the... this is a LaGreca family over here, so stop with the LaGreca hate, nerds.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, if you don't like it, start your own show and talk about AEW. Make yourself a little bit of money.
How about How about you get a show on Satellite XM, then you can talk about the direction of shows.
You can talk about whatever you want to talk about, but you got to
come on here and talk about it. We talk about it.
We talk about it all the time.
All day.
Come on, baby.
Come on in, talk. Water's fine. Anywho, congratulations to Vic Joseph and Booker T.
Yes.
Hit us with an
yeah, back to what we were talking about.
Royal Rumble 2027 confirmed to take place in Arizona.
Hope the AC's working.
At least it ain't fucking overseas again.
Man.
I'm sorry, y'all. No. I have no hate towards anyone. I just think that WrestleMania should remain in the States.
I don't disagree.
It's
or at least,
yeah.
or at least take it to the UK first.
Yeah.
The UK deserves to have it first. If they're going outside, they deserve it first.
Yeah, but sorry, AEW's got the monopoly on the UK with all that.
That's true. That's stupid.
They're the ones who took it back to Wembley. The WWE could have done that themselves. They chose not to.
They should take Mania there first.
Derek says Vic Joseph is doing an amazing job in NXT. He's getting close to Mauro Ranallo, the Mamma Mia guy status. He's that good. Thumbs up.
I love fucking Mario.
Mauro Anello's we are big Mauro guys on this.
He
song.
made NXT destination television.
Agreed.
And then they tried making him a heel, which was dumb as shit.
Yeah. As far as the Rumble though, like I genuinely I'm with you. I think the big four,
Should
or
stay.
at least three of the big four, Mania and then like two others, should always stay in the U.S. You can take one of them on the road, but also only take one of them on the road like every 5 years.
Yeah,
Because
it's
we're already
a lot
doing-
of revenue.
But we're already doing featured international pay-per-views. We're
Yeah.
doing the clashes. We're doing the what was the one they called in Puerto Rico? I forget. Backlash. Like we're getting international exposure, and while I don't disagree that shouldn't be exclusive to Mania, but like Mania should be. It was started in New York City, Madison Square Garden.
I thought that the whole purpose of Crown Jewel
Right.
was
that
the
was their
Saudi
thing.
WrestleMania that we were giving them.
The one from Australia.
Super Showdown
Super
only
Showdown
happened once.
should be Australia's thing. No, but that gives them their own personality and their own tailored effort.
Like Backlash. We had more pay-per-views outside of the continental U.S.
Yeah.
than we had in the U.S. because we don't do live shows anymore.
Right.
They do a very select few live shows. They still do tours overseas.
Now that being said, I will say the one thing I love about an international pay-per-view is that shit starts at like 2:00 in the afternoon.
Not only that, but the crowds are fucking sick.
And if it starts at 2, I can watch that shit all day long and not get bored or burn out. Just throwing that out there.
Ribshot, go ahead.
Ribshot says Mania at Wembley should have happened by now, but if not, there's plenty of other stadiums. Tottenham Stadium is now the best in the world, around 70,000. Agreed.
Yeah, and hell,
Hell.
they couldn't fill SummerSlam 2 nights.
If you could swing it, I mean,
Fuck yeah,
the
dude.
Tokyo Dome holds 60,000. Of course, you're going right up against Wrestle Kingdom, but who gives a shit? They ain't
Well,
selling any tickets anyway.
they'll all fall into fold anyway before it's over
Goofy
with.
fucks.
Everyone does. I think that SummerSlam was just as good, if not better, than WrestleMania this year.
I love SummerSlam. I thought it was awesome.
Matches were great.
Yeah.
They were longer, but they weren't too long, but they weren't super fucking short.
And check this out.
And they were entertaining. Now, the commercials need to fucking stop. The fucking ads on Netflix and shit. Why? We're already paying your $27.99 a month here in the States, probably cheaper other places.
Yeah.
What
For
happened-
commercial free, and we still got to watch your fucking ads for 20 minutes?
Right.
What happened to like backstage interviews and segments?
Vignettes filling up the ad space.
Yeah, perfect. That's what we miss.
Yeah.
That's why managers are missed.
Yep.
You can do all that shit with a manager. The wrestling talent don't even have to be on camera.
Yeah.
Ask Jim Cornette. Ask the greatest, Bobby the Brain Heenan. Ask fucking Jimmy Hart, who's still in the fucking business.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, I reported while you were gone, they dug up a bunch of Jimmy Hart's old band's albums.
Oh, that's awesome.
And are releasing them.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I can't remember what the name of the band was. Last
doesn't
week
matter.
or the
Yeah,
week
yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Show before that one, it's on there.
Don't be
Cool.
quiet. We know.
But it's great. But anyway, yeah. WrestleMania should stay in the States. Crown Jewel should only be.
In Saudi Arabia,
Yep.
the crowd overseas are always good. Take notes.
Agree.
We agree.
100% agree.
We agree completely.
Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. So, there has been a tournament announced.
I'm excited about
Keep
this.
this wide, Johnny, because I'm going to go over these matches here. We have 8 of the best luchadors that
The finest AAA has to
Triple
offer.
A and Raw and SmackDown and NXT have to offer, even though I don't see a single NXT guy.
Hold on, I don't know. I've got some alarm going off.
First round of the tournament goes as follows. Top match, Pentagon versus Laredo Kid. Gonna be sick.
Yep.
Gonna be a sick match. Then we have Psycho Clown versus La Parka. In the second half of the bracket, I believe that is Dr. Wagner Jr.
Yep.
versus Dragon Lee. And El Fiscal versus Ray Phoenix. Taking out, of course, the final spot. These will be made available on Raw and SmackDown, I believe.
Yeah.
Going forward until the tournament's crowned, with Mexico City being September the 14th.
Yeah, dog.
Roman Reigns will defend the heavyweight championship against the winner of this tournament.
Yep.
We're going to go around the room right now and we're going to ask who you think's going. Who you think it is? Roman and who? Goes to you guys too in the comments, please.
Ray Phoenix.
Penta. Big Bad John.
Penta.
Go ahead and hit the next one, John.
Hold on 1 second. WWE under TKO is anti-fans. I don't even check WWE ticket prices anymore. Also, watching anything live is too much of a chore with all the ads. Can't wait till they're done pumping and dumping it.
Yep.
Agreed.
100%.
It'll sell. They'll sell out. They'll sell back to somebody soon enough. A media group will buy them out. That's how corporate layouts work.
I just watched WrestleMania for the highlights.
Yeah.
Normally, I would say Penta, but I've done my research and I watch WWE television.
Sure.
Hit us with the next one, John. This is my pick.
I bet it's Psycho.
Go ahead, go wide.
Oh, it's Road the Americano, baby. The one and only American, the Mexican American dream.
All roads
All roads lead to Rome.
point to Mexico City in September the 14th.
Well, that would be very funny.
No, it's going to be Penta.
Yeah.
Hopefully Penta and Phoenix in the finals.
Can I say though, there is one match outside of that grouping that does interest me a little bit. I wouldn't be mad if it was Roman and Psycho Clown.
No,
Right.
not
Just
really,
for
yeah.
just for fun. But Penta would obviously be the more serious option.
It would also be cool for it to be Ray
I mean,
Phoenix,
by
have
King-
Roman destroy Ray Phoenix.
But
Then
Vikingo is also not a bad option if you want to get a good pop.
They didn't put him in it?
He's not in it?
No,
I
he
thought-
is
I
not
thought he
one
was
of the 8
originally-
names.
He
No.
was originally slated to be one of them.
Nope, we just went through the official list. He
Hold
is not on it.
You don't listen.
No, I could have sworn that I saw that he
Dr.
was.
Wagner Jr. is, but Vikingo is not. Vikingo is the Latin American AAA champion, so he's not in the tournament.
Let me pull this up because he was originally slated to be in it. Well, you're right.
Yes,
such a shame.
and
Oh, they replaced him with Laredo Kid.
well, yeah, Laredo's a mixed
Yeah.
tag champion. That's
Yeah,
probably
they
why.
replaced him with Laredo Kid. Okay.
So Penta
Ah,
is going to destroy him.
I wouldn't hate La Parka.
La Parka would be cool.
What if it's LA Knight in La Parka costume?
It wouldn't surprise me. I
I'd be
mean,
down
you know how they love to take ideas that worked 80 years ago.
I'd do it.
Oh, man, I'm just saying. Definitely need a reset for sure.
Yeah.
I do like that they're dropping the fucking brand loyalty shit.
Yeah.
Even though it kind of messes up the whole title tier to do so.
Just unify the fucking belts.
I mean, if I'm on SmackDown and I can challenge for the world title on Raw, why the fuck am I on SmackDown?
Agreed. We've been saying this for years. Just unify.
You know what I
the
mean?
fucking
If
belts, man.
if the rosters are that light,
You
if I'm Tony D'Angelo in NXT, I'm gunning for the United States champion.
Right. Why wouldn't you?
Baron Corbin, I'm coming for you.
Yeah. I work in Evolve, so I obviously want to fight for the AAA Mega Championship.
Obviously.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and
Buckets.
then I want to be the ID champion just because.
Just cause.
And then I want one of those shiny new ESPN belts because I
Right.
believe that I deserve one.
And then I want to win the Andre the Giant Battle Royal Memorial.
And I want to be
WrestleMania.
inducted into the Hall of Fame by Danhausen.
Yeah. Yep.
But none of that shit's going to happen because it's... Well, I mean, it might. It's being written by AI now, gentlemen.
I hate it here.
By the way, I love AI. I'm just saying we're fans of AI for
We're
the
not.
overlords that are listening.
We're not.
I
We're not.
am.
Put me
All
Put me in the box.
of those things
I've
are
been before.
representative
I'll go
of
back.
Caleb Enterprises.
That's right.
It has nothing to do with
This
the
is all
sponsor or
KBE
any of
over
that.
here,
That
baby.
is him over there. That is all him over
You're
there. I
welcome.
would prefer not to be cursed.
Gargle my
Hit us
my
with the next one,
stones.
please. Technically, WWE owns the name Dean Ambrose, so they should just recast the character and pretend it has always been the same person, kind of like he was the second Aunt Viv on Fresh
Okay. So I saw this and I had a thought.
Prince.
You do a Shield.
Damian Sandow.
No, you do a Shield reunion
Uh-huh.
tour, right? You put Rollins and Roman back in the gimmick for like 8 weeks on TV, and every week a different guy is Dean Ambrose.
How about Michael McGillicuddy? He could use the good press.
Boy, could he have.
Curtis Axel.
Curtis Axel.
He was Hulkamania at one
He
point.
was
remember?
Dean Hulkamania. No, but yeah, do it like El Grande Americano. Just have like 5 different Dean Ambroses.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Not one of them could be Chad Gable just because Brad owns the gimmick.
Right.
Hit us with the next one, please.
It's like Braun Strowman.
Brain Strowham. The 10th call up, Tatum Paxley, is the 10th NXT act to be
Tater
called
Paxley.
up in 2026 so far.
Yep.
Also, sick debut.
We're only halfway through the year. Or already halfway through the year. 10's about right.
Yeah.
For the move ups. And she had a great debut.
Fantastic debut. Perfect people to put her with.
I do. And the nice thing about NXT is like they're being smart. Every time they move a talent up, they get another new talent to put on TV. They're not overdoing their resources.
Correct.
My issue, though, is that how many of them are going to come up to the WWE just to get unceremoniously released next April?
Okay. Now, I do not have a slide for what we're about to talk about now, but this kind of fits.
Mm-hmm.
Call-ups and your place in the wrestling business. Would you want to take this one?
Is this
since
about
you brought it to
Avery
me,
Styles?
Since you brought it
All
to
right.
me.
So, quite a bit of controversy this weekend on the old Twitter sphere. So, Avery Styles wrestled a GCW on August 1st against Marcus Mathers. And Natty puts out a nice little PSA about watching Avery wrestle with Mathers, and Avery Styles being the son of AJ Styles, the
Yes.
phenomenal one. He goes by the phenomenal son, Avery Styles, which I think is cool.
Well, him and Drew Galloway's boy are now the sons of the Bullet Club,
the sons of the Bullet Club.
which I think is cool.
Yeah. So anyway, Eric Cannon. So first of all, Natty puts out a really nice. Loved it, and how she'd love to get him in the dungeon, and how talented he is, and how to her it really looks like he wants to pay his dues. Well, Eric Cannon responds to this, and I'm not going to go through reading everything verbatim. You can find it on X.
Yeah, that's all.
Eric Cannon, if you don't know, has his place in the business. He's been part of the wrestling business, God, since we were kids.
Yeah.
20 years now. Was on TV for Wrestling Society X, is in a hand-in with pretty much every major independent wrestling promotion and a couple of major international promotions. I think he did a stint in TNA for a hot minute.
Yeah.
May have had a match at AEW once in one of the
He was Ring of Honor
the
mostly.
casino double things.
IWA Mid-South, shit like that.
So anyway, he basically calls Avery out for not helping put up the ring, not helping put up the chairs, not paying his dues, blah, blah, blah. AJ Styles gets involved and is like, that's not what he was there to do. He was there to wrestle. You sound like, called him a jealous douchebag. And it started this great, tremendous discourse all over Twitter between independent wrestlers, signed wrestlers, over what paying dues looks like for each talent, what Avery should be doing versus what Avery shouldn't be doing.
Okay, stop.
Corroborate and listen.
To allow people who have never seen this show, or who haven't been on this show in a while and shit, that don't know you, that don't know me.
Yeah.
We have been in this business for a collective together, God.
I mean, if you put the combined years of our experience in the business together, it's over 40 years.
Yeah, over 40 years. So everything that we're going to talk about here going forward is
this year
from
is
our opinion on things. Some people have different opinions. That's fine. You can be wrong. But we're going to tell you this story from out of our opinion of.
This would be my 19th pro year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, because I made my pro in-ring debut in May of 2007.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the year I met you.
Well, I started 16 years of age. I'm 43 this year, so.
Almost 30 years for you.
Yeah, shit.
Almost 20 for me. Damn.
Been forever. Anyway, my point is that everything we're going to talk about right now is from our perspective of being in the business.
Solely us. It's nobody else's opinion. Like it or don't, you're watching our show.
Now go ahead.
I am of the mind that not everybody's journey in wrestling is going to look the same. Not everybody's should look the same. I think that, and yeah, this sounds a little nepotistic, but I want you to hear me out here. Avery Styles clearly has been actively training, actively working, has received quality training under the guise of his father. While, yes, it would be nice if he were helping put up chairs and shit, it's honestly the promoter's responsibility to see it done. Now, if you work in some of the smaller venues like we've worked, yeah, man, we put up the ring and put up the chairs and sold the concessions and did all the grunt work outside of everything at almost every show. One of the shittiest companies I ever wrestled for, though, here, always had their ring set up and the arena set up by the time the boys got there. We never had to touch it. We'd have to help pick up trash at the end of the night, and it was our trash and clean up our locker room space. So, like, yeah, it's a little different. There were shows that I packed in every bit of ring equipment, every bit of sound equipment, unloaded it, got it all done. I built an on-the-fly ramp whenever we lost our fucking dressing room at one of our biggest shows of the year. I did all that work myself. It looks different for fucking everybody. But You've been in the game as long as Eric Cannon has, and he's been in the game even longer than you and I have.
Quite a while, yeah.
Why are you calling out a 19-year-old kid on Twitter?
Yeah, for real, dude.
Unless it's for engagement. Like, I'm sorry, but if his dad gets involved, if it's not a work shoot, if AJ Styles isn't going to wrestle Eric Cannon for the honor of his son at GCW, which I'm not saying won't happen. I don't know, but I don't know, man. Just like, yeah, there are some guys. If you're a fucking local kid who's working out, 3 days a week at your local show, yeah, you got to show up, put up your chairs, do your ring. And yes, I'm not even saying Avery shouldn't have. I'm saying the fact that he didn't isn't going to kill this kid's career. Because the other handling of it is like, you don't want to help out, you don't get booked. GCW, if they got that much of a problem with him, don't bring him back. But you're gonna, because his name's going to sell tickets. So this is one of the situations where you shut up, you get what you pay for, and you stop fucking complaining, or you just continue to make yourself look like a jealous douche.
Here's the deal. AJ Styles, one of the most legendary names there is.
Right.
Period. I think you said something about Lexus King coming to the kids'
Yeah,
defense.
Lexus King came in and said basically, like second-generation superstars don't have the same journey.
You don't understand the weight carried by a name.
But it's like Lexus King said. He was like, I never put up chairs and shit when I was on the indies, but when I got to NXT, I sure as shit did. So, like, what's the argument here? The argument is that, well, this kid didn't help. All right, so what are you going to do about it?
Not only that, but you give him the you're giving him the opportunity.
Do you think they're mad at him for not going around and giving everyone a limp handshake too?
Yeah, probably.
I like this guy.
Probably.
I like this guy a lot. Yeah.
His channel has over 58,000 subscribers.
Holy shit!
No.
Well, thank you for tuning in to our
Yeah, for sure.
Our little show over here, brother.
Yeah, no, the
James
fucking
does
worker
the
shake
podcast.
is
That's
unless
awesome.
you're
I've seen it
working
work.
with somebody
I've seen it
that's
work.
Maybe he'll turn us into one. That'd be
unless you've seen somebody, unless it's somebody respect wise that comes
Yeah.
up and does that to you old school, that means
Now,
nothing.
And here's the other part. I'm not saying Eric Cannon's wrong either. He is right.
No, in a way, he is.
if you are a young boy, you should be helping. That is part of paying your dues. But part of your paying your dues too is like your in-ring acumen, how you carry yourself in the locker room, your contributions that you make, and some of all of that isn't just labor.
Not to mention his dad was giving you the rub by allowing his son to work there
So,
before
like,
going to the performance center.
It is a complicated situation whenever you look at experience versus tenure versus what isn't, what is best, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. But not everybody should be doing the same job. Not everybody should be doing. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, I'm a
That's
subscriber.
so cool.
I'm a subscriber, Ripshot, for sure. I like your stories.
But yeah, man, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to. You want to call out a 19-year-old kid on Twitter? All that's going to do is stir up the discourse. And then, of course, every mark fucking from here to Timbuktu who's never stepped foot inside of a wrestling ring fucking ever gets involved, and they all have an opinion. And guess what? You don't get one. You are allowed to have an opinion, and I've said this from day one. You're allowed to have an opinion about the show you watch. You are not allowed to have an opinion on how it's put on, how it's done, or about what the workers are doing outside of it. Nope. Sorry about it. Nobody who was fucking some girl who I'm not gonna put her on blast like that because I don't believe in burying people that hard. Some girl who's a self-professed cringy mark who just loves Young Bucks gets on. It's like, well, everybody's screaming when they start. Everyone has to pay their dues. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh,
You
Super
don't-
Kid
bah,
Girl.
bah, 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 bah,
Oh,
bah.
I'm sorry.
No, different girl, but close.
Oh, okay.
But no, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know who's green and who's not. You don't know what level of experience comes from 8 weeks of training for every single person. I wasn't a natural in the wrestling business, and everyone will tell you that. There were guys we broke in with who could wrestle on day one.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I paid my dues.
So
trust.
shut up.
Yeah.
And if you're not Eric Cannon or AJ Styles or Avery Styles or the promoter for GCW, why the fuck are you getting involved in the conversation? And we are, because it was brought to our attention.
Well, and not only that, but the fact of the matter is, I've trained numerous people. I'm not gonna jake my own horn. I'm not gonna name names. If you know, you know. And I always took, well, I mean, other than this, I always took it as you wanted the young kids to understand that the wrestling business could be fun.
Yeah.
You know, and you're coming at a 19-year-old kid because he didn't put some fucking chairs down?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. The old school mentality or whatever. That's not how the wrestling business works anymore, guys.
And then here's my other question. How many car salesmen do you think are qualified mechanics?
30%, maybe.
Less. Way
Yeah,
less.
maybe.
The guy can sell you the story, can sell you the car, can do all the things, but not tell you how the fuck it works. Now, do you still buy that car? You still trust that car? You still drive that car? You sure as shit do. It's the same. It's a relative to the same thing here. I believe genuinely deep in my heart that every single professional wrestler should know how a wrestling ring is put together. And I, again, when we got out of the business full time, you can ask them, I would chomp at the bit to get to the show early so I could help put the ring together because I miss doing it. And because I'm also one of the only motherfuckers who knows how.
I would prefer to wrestle in a ring I put together just so I know it was put together.
I also know where the divots are. I know
Yeah,
where the weak spaces
yeah.
are. I know where the parts of the have the most padding.
I know
which
where
part of the rings are the ropes are the.
If you've wrestled enough in Southern Illinois, where the dip
Like-
in the fucking ring is.
right. So, but again, not everyone does have to. And when I tell you, there are so many indie names that are major indie names, and some guys in fucking AEW and the WWE that I could name right now that I personally know that don't have a fucking clue how a wrestling ring gets put together.
I could tell you one
Tell
on
me.
GCW's head roster that
One
we
of-
worked with.
One of the main up and comers never puts a fucking ring together.
You could give him a marker
But-
and he still couldn't draw.
Shut up. But
I say what I want, I don't give a
but-
shit.
You're right. But the point is like, come on, man. We're arguing about a 19-year-old kid. Why aren't you talking about how great the ticket sales were? Why are you?
How good the match
Why
was.
are you drawing a negative to a show that was fairly successful? And instead of talking about the success of the show, instead of promoting, hey, the next GCW event, instead of inspiring more people to watch, you get AJ Styles involved, you get his fans involved, and now, I'm sorry, but you're losing revenue, dog. This is a business, and you cannot take business personally all the time. I'm not saying don't protect your shit. I'm not saying don't have your opinions. I'm not saying don't do your job. I'm just saying when push comes to shove, like he said earlier today, pick your battles, and this ain't one of them.
This is the wrestling business.
It's not the wrestling friendness. You want to make friends, you want to make money.
Here's the
Well,
deal.
I got friends.
Well, and the people that I made
And
money
no
with,
money.
pretty
No
good
money. I'm
friends.
broke as fuck.
You know what I mean? People I made money with, pretty good fucking friends. Let me say. I know Rick. I gotta get off the phone.
All
Rick.
right, Rick, I gotta go. Yep.
Yep, Cody's still outside waiting for us to play ball.
I remember
here.
Carbondale, Rick.
Come
Yep,
on,
I
Rick.
remember. We were there.
All right, hit us with the next one. That's all we'll say on the Avery stuff. Leave the kid alone. This is what I was talking about. Really called me out.
Yeah.
Fans used to watch WWF, WCW, ECW pay-per-views completely scrambled. Yes, we did. We also watched pornography that way when I was a
You're
child.
damn right.
And that's the way we got Cinemax. We got a blurry nipple from time to time.
That's right.
Y'all think dial-up was fucking hard?
Every once in a while, you get that Cinemax free weekend, and your right hand gets sore on Monday.
God damn.
Sorry about it.
You always arm wrestle with the fucking right. Let's
That's
just
right.
say. Let's just say it's a straight. Hey, it's because
Nah,
I'm
man,
right-handed. It ain't because
But
anything else.
even post ECW, how many of those original TNA pay-per-views did we watch all scrambled
Well, I
up?
wasn't paying 99 cents a fucking episode.
I wasn't paying 99 cents a day for Jeff Jarrett.
That's what the internet
I don't pay 99 cents a month to help feed Ethiopian children. You think I'm paying 99 cents for Jeff Jarrett? Come on, man. Hold on, I got it.
All right.
My dude says, that is why it's called the show business and not show friendship. So true, Rib Shot, very much apart from... Okay, hold on. I wonder how many people called out Brock for not lending a hand.
No shit, right? Right?
Derek says, the return of Caleb's Crash Out Rants. I'm so here for this. Glad to see you back. Ripshot says, apart from Cornette. Hey, man. That's my guy. That's where this comes from.
Second greatest wrestling commentator of all time, or manager of all time, right underneath Bobby the Brain
Yeah.
Eater.
And that is why called show business is not show friendships.
Exactly.
You know what?
We don't-
I haven't
sorry.
had a really good Crash Out rant this week yet.
Well, I mean, that was a pretty.
Yeah, but not my best work.
Well, but you're not drinking. You're sober today.
Yeah, you're right. I'm calm. I'm cool. I'm
I mean,
collected.
you haven't had your daddy juice or whatever
That's
the fuck
right.
you called it.
That's when Mommy would put ice in
Daddy
the glass.
juice kinda
and
sounds
Daddy would
gross.
get mad.
Daddy juice kind of sounds gross.
So yeah.
Daddy juice kind of sounds like it smokes in the house.
All right, Rick. All right. Yeah. Nope. I gotta go, Rick.
I got to go, Rick.
I gotta go, Rick. Gotta put the cigarette out, Rick.
Cody is now 39 years old, Rick.
Cody just had a birthday, Rick. We got a donkey. We got a pinata.
It's a long distance phone call, Rick.
I gotta go pay the clowns, Rick. I'll talk
Hit
to
us
you
with the
later.
next one, Johnny.
What
Congratulations to NoFo Pro Wrestling for sponsorship of Murfreesboro Athletics.
No Fold is one of our local promotions here in Southern Illinois.
Murfreesboro now put up a banner in their high school gymnasium.
They work out of the high school gymnasium once a month in Murphy. They put on great shows with local talent, and they're actually part of the athletic program now. So kudos to No Fold.
Yeah, super nice, super cool, family friendly.
We love to see it.
They said they sell gimmicks. They do all kinds of.
You
fun
give it
stuff.
back when you get it back, baby.
That's right.
Give
As
it back
far
with
as
gifts.
other kinds of promotion, I would be remiss if I didn't say, Caleb, can you tell them where they can find us?
All right, we're going to try this again.
One more time.
Find us over on Facebook at facebook.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown. Follow us on X at ProWrestlingTD. Send us an email at ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com. You can follow us on TikTok at ProWrestlingThrowdown1. And you can check out StreamLabs.com/ProWrestlingThrowdown where you can access the
Merch store! See, I did
We're
it
back,
that time.
baby!
See, I did it
I
that
got
time.
it back,
yeah,
baby.
you did.
All right, check out the merch store, guys. Once again, you can buy all kinds of our stuff. We got shirts, shoes, bags, backpacks, hats. We got keychains, stickers, you name it. We got it. We sell all kinds
Johnny
of crazy,
Black's
cool
mama's
stuff.
phone number. We got a whole bunch of stuff on it.
Every single thing you buy goes directly to you. All the proceeds go right back into the show. We don't take a salary off of it. That goes to our equipment. That goes to all the programs that we use to keep the show up and running.
Sure.
Please, even if you don't want to buy something, remember to like, subscribe, share us with your friends. Tell
Please, it helps the
you
algorithm.
know, we've been trying to grow this show for a long time, and sometimes we get a lot of traction. Sometimes we don't. We really do this for the love of the game anyway.
We've done this for 6 years.
Yeah.
Because we didn't do the points race till the second year,
Right.
correct?
Right.
So
Which
we're at
we'll do a
5
recap
years
of that
now?
next week.
Yeah, shit.
But yeah, man. So thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for your support as always. We
What's
love
the
you.
email again?
ProWrestlingThrowdown@gmail.com, and that will actually get emailed to me, him, Big Bad John. I think you guys. Do you guys have it? Access to it?
It'll go
Either
to
way,
the three
that'll
main.
go directly to us. If
You'll
you-
get to somebody.
If you follow us on the Facebook, we've got a Facebook group and a Facebook page. You follow the page, you get added to the group. So we have a lot of fun. We do a lot of promotion. We
Can check out some of
our other team member who isn't here right now, Max. He's always sharing stuff on our groups. He's super interactive with our fans and the people who want to hang out
If
with
you
us.
have
so-
IWTV, we were the commentators for Fight Underground
We
or
were.
AFU Hardcore. If you have access to that, we also have Mayhem Pro. We did a
We got
show
one
for
of those,
that
yeah.
is on our face or our YouTube page here. Be sure to check it out. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that
Yeah.
fun stuff. We're
Come
a family here.
Come on through, baby.
We on the drive for 5.
That's right. On the drive for 5. We want 500, Rick. 500 fans. $500.
It's 500 fans, Rick. No, 500 fans, Rick.
500 fans. Rick, we got to go. We only got
We gotta hang up the
498,
phone
Rick.
now, Rick.
Sorry about it, Rick.
Anyway, congratulations.
Man, we're stealing those guys' gimmick, and I'm real sorry. But
It's funny as hell.
Yeah, it is funny.
And Dan Soder and fucking Will Sasso. Ribshot has a cut, an animated cut of the video thing I'm talking about of him on the phone.
that's awesome.
It's fucking hilarious. So anyone check out Ribshot. Of course, check out Derek's channel here on YouTube. Unboxings are great. I've watched the figure pickups and shit. Super fucking cool. Be sure to like, subscribe, so we can keep count on you.
Yep.
Hit us with the next one, Big Bad John. Ron Simmons, 34 years ago. This was a couple days ago. It says today. 34 years ago this year, won the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Defeated Big Van Vader in the middle of the ring with a scoop power slam. 1, 2, 3, claiming the world championship.
And
for WCW.
being the first African American World Heavyweight Champion in NWA and WCW history, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. WCW history, NWA counts R-Truth.
Yeah.
As the first ever NWA.
Yes, the NWA first African American champion was our
R-Truth, yeah. But it was right at the fold of all that. But Ron Simmons, if you don't know, go back.
Damn.
Do your fucking research.
Was a powerhouse, man.
Him and Butch Reed's Doom was great. Him by himself was great.
Him as the APA was great.
Just the fucking backstage shit alone.
Yeah.
Pardon my French, but
Phenomenal.
this is my channel. I'll cuss if I want to.
It's our channel.
It's our
and we'll
channel.
cut what we want to cut.
We don't own that. We
We
don't
don't.
own the
Please
rights.
don't
Well,
fight us.
actually, you know what? That might be public domain by now.
I'm not taking any chances.
If Winnie the Pooh in the... Can we do the Winnie the Pooh
Winnie
song? Winnie the Pooh's considered...
Little stuff,
How about Rubber Ducky?
little stuff.
No, Sesame Street's still on Rubber Ducky, unfortunately. Anyway, Ron Simmons. Watch Ronnie Simmons do all the titles and drink all the beer.
Drink all the beer.
He made all the girls cry. I know, Rick.
Kissed
That
all
was
the
your
girls
thing, Rick.
and made him cry.
Here's the next one, please.
Why would you be proud of them crying?
This one I just like to throw in because y'all suck. Fear of pit bulls is dog racism. I don't give a shit what you say.
Yeah, hey, so once again, we typically don't get political on this show right now.
The two puppies in here are
But
pit bulls.
there is a congressman right now attempting to pass a law that will exterminate the breed of pit bulls from the United States.
It's ridiculous.
I will get a write-up on this because I was just talking about this yesterday. Fear of pit bulls is dog racism. We don't approve of the euthanization of any animal.
Nope.
Any breed-specific animal. It's on the action and the activity and the health of the animal, as always. And while pit bulls can naturally be an aggressive breed, it is up to the trainer. It is also how they are raised.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Any dog
They're
born.
also
Any animal, human.
My
anything.
Chihuahua.
nanny dogs.
My Chihuahua is a more aggressive dog than the pit bulls in this room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
So
Yes.
All right. Well, that was, I believe, the last one I have.
all right. Well, ladies and
what
gentlemen,
is the conversation going on the corner?
Hold
Just
on
for
a
a second.
second
I
here.
don't want to leave any questions
Let me read it.
unanswered. If there is
what's
one.
the email again? We got that.
We got that.
And Derek said, like and subscribe, everybody.
Appreciate you, Derek. Appreciate
Everybody,
you,
thank
John.
you guys so much for tuning in today. Well,
This-
as always,
Super fun, guys.
real quick, just to cover my bases. So I haven't been here every Sunday. My work schedule has been changing week to week because we have a coworker who's injured, and we run a very, very light crew. So there are going to be Sundays where I can't make it. I try to every Sunday, but right now I got to pay my bills, y'all. That's just how it is. But thanks, y'all, for sticking with it. I promise you I should be back next week. And if not, obviously these guys got it handled until my work schedule just peters out and fixes itself. So just want to say I still love y'all. I'm still here. Daddy's got to get caught up on his bills.
but yes, everybody, please enjoy the videos. Go back, watch some of our Tough Broad stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the Tales from the Turnbuckle.
Yeah!
The one over I want to say it was the Mid-South Coliseum that me and Max did is a
Yeah.
very, very good video. The Bull Nakano video, the
Yeah.
Adrian Street videos. They're all fantastic, and a lot of work was put into them. Like and share would be cool with those too. But yeah, as for everybody,
As
for
from
us
us
to you.
to you, and as always,
keep
keep
it
it in the ring. Gotta go.